Hi guys, my name is Joy Eberendu. I'm your presenter on What's Good in Africa this week. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. Also, do not forget to turn on your bell notification icon and invite family and friends for a watch party. On tech, South African API fintech company Stitch has raised the sum of $21 million in Series A funding. The funding round was led by New York's Bruce House Partnership, PayPal Ventures, amongst others. The company was co-founded in 2019 by Kayen Pillay, Natalie Cuthbert, and Brian Pillay. Stitch is an API fintech company that enables businesses to quickly and easily build, optimize, and scale financial products across Africa. Since its launch, the company has seen a 104% month-on-month growth in payment value, a 44% month-on-month customer growth, and a 72% month-on-month increase in linked financial accounts. Still on tech, Nigerian crypto startup Nestcoin has raised the sum of $6.5 million pre-seed just 3 months after its official launch. The funding was led by Distributed Global, Alta Global, Alameda Research, amongst others. Nestcoin is a company that builds, operates, and invests simple products that make crypto accessible to everyone. Co-founded in 2021 by Taiwo Orilobon and Yele Bademosi, Nestcoin is driven to create crypto-native products beyond trading and investments, with a focus on the adoption of crypto in Africa. With the new funding, Nestcoin plans on investing in more products to accelerate crypto adoption and financial freedom for people in frontier markets across Africa, Latin America, and parts of Europe. Our product of the week doubles as our African achievement. It's about a young Nigerian who left her tech role because of the love for baking and chocolate to start a chocolate company, and now she sells her chocolate bars all over the world. How amazing! AFRICEXPRESS Media Crew spoke with the founder of Loom Crafts Chocolate, Uzo Igweike. Let's hear from her.
My name is Uzo Igweike, and I'm the founder of Loom Craft Chocolate. We are cocoa bean processors and artisanal chocolate makers based in Abuja, Nigeria. And we started our company officially in June 2020. Before then, we were doing a lot of research. And how did it all come about? So I've been working in tech for 12 years as an SAP consultant. But like with every other Nigerian person, I guess, we always had something doing on the side. And mine was baking. And I really love baking with chocolate. I love chocolate. I found it very difficult to find good quality chocolate. Even when we found it, it was extremely expensive. I'd always known that Nigeria was one of the largest producers of cocoa in the world, and it didn't make sense to me that we weren't making any chocolate per se. So I just went to Google and typed in how to make chocolate at home. And it came up with a lot of articles. It came up with a lot of things, and I drank it all in. I read, I studied, I did the research, and I realized that really I had the ingredients that I needed to make good quality chocolate, even better chocolate than those that were on the shelves. I mean, I needed essentially cocoa beans and sugar. So what I did was that I tried to improvise. I looked through the articles, what were the equipment, the tools that I needed, and I realized that I could improvise with things that I could find around. The only thing I didn't have then was the refiner, which is a proper chocolate making machine. But I was lucky. I mean, at that point in time, the Tunenumunu Foundation, they were calling out for applications from entrepreneurs. I hadn't made a bar of chocolate before, but I had this idea that I thought really resonates with them. So what I did was that I put in my application, And it was successful. It was so successful, they called me for an interview and they said, how did you come and explain? But I hadn't made a bar of chocolate before, but I was, it was really a good one. And from the fund, I was able to get my first refiner. So from there, I started making chocolate. We continued with our experimentation. We made bad chocolate, good chocolate. It was inconsistent. But we tested with family and friends. We got a lot of encouragement from there. And 3 years later, I found the courage to leave my regular paid job and then focus fully on chocolate making. So basically, what are the challenges that we face? First of all, it's a new industry. We don't really have many people making chocolate in Nigeria. But then again, Google is a very, very powerful tool. And basically having grit, let me put it that way, and persevering in something basically will allow you overcome most of those initial challenges. And then you also tell yourself that you need to make a good quality product, because it's not just about doing all the research and putting something into packaging. Your product is what will market for you, let me say, speak for you even when you're not there. So you need to put in the time, and that's exactly what we did. We did almost more than 3 years of experimentation before we finally honed in on the product. So you also need to decide what are your values. Another bar of chocolate on the shelf is not going to solve so many problems, but you need to use that as a channel to achieve something with a higher purpose. And for us, we found that we're able to employ people, which is jobs creation. We are able to focus on locally made products. That's sustainability, that's economic independence, that's self-reliance. We're able to promote not just our business, but also other businesses, because most of the inclusions that we use in our chocolates, they are also made by small businesses like us. Like our mango powder is made by somebody processing fruits into fruit powders and vegetable powders as well. Take a look at our packaging. People talk about our packaging and how beautiful it is. But it's that beautiful, it's at that point, and it is completely locally made. It's at that point because we decided to use a local business. So people always tell us, it's cheaper abroad, imports, it has better quality. But because our local printer has practiced on us, right? He has had the opportunity to print, to design, to change, and to improve. That's why we have the quality that we have now. So these values, right? Being local, being sustainable, being innovative is what drives us. It's not just about chocolate. There are so many chocolate bars, but you need to find something that is deeper than just the product. And when we found that why for us, why we started this business, when we found that core reason, we were like boundless, we were like unstoppable, we just ran with it. So basically, I feel if you can hone in on a value, if you can also deliver a good product that actually solves the problem, then the sky is basically the limit. To the African youths, I would say the world is yours for the taking. Africa is the next destination. So whatever ideas, whatever dreams that you have, don't be afraid to pursue them. The challenges are initially may seem like very insurmountable, but I always say focus on that little bit that's right in front of you. Don't look at the mountain, break down the work into little bits and do one step at a time. You'll find out that as you're focused on your work, by the time you look up, you would have completed 70% of it. So the world is yours for the taking. Reach for your goals. People say, I may sound a bit, may sound a bit trite, overused, and like what everybody will normally say, focus on your dreams. But that's just it, really. Just take it a little bit at a time. That's exactly what I did. I didn't, start this place in one day. I started actually from my kitchen, moved to a spare room before we were able to move into the factory. And when I started, I didn't imagine that I'll be here. I knew where I wanted to be, but I couldn't figure out how to get there. But I'm like, what's the first thing that you need to do? Focus on that. And when you get that out of the way, before you know, you're almost at the destination. You're at the point of, serious progress.
Wow, how amazing! You've heard it all. African youth, don't be afraid to pursue your dreams. The sky, it's only your starting point. On tourism this week, we take you to a city that effortlessly combines the ancient and the new, Marrakesh. Marrakesh, also known as the Red City, is the fourth largest city in the Kingdom of Morocco and one of the 4 imperial cities of Morocco. Marrakesh has lots of exciting tourist destinations such as the Jemaa El Fna, the Marrakesh Museum, Bahia Palace, Majorelle Garden, and the Mediana Parks being the best location to find some great eating options. Being one of the most visited and popular cities in Morocco, the Red City is most famous for its souk markets and souk Semanine as the biggest of them all, with rugs, leather goods, silverware, and crockery of all shapes and sizes for sale. Mreba, Marrakesh welcomes you. Thank you for watching What's Good in Africa this week. I am your presenter, Joy Eberendo. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. Also, do not forget to turn on the bell notification icon. Do have a great week.